high school sports programs of the UP who are creating resilient, strong, competent leaders in our community.
Bay College.
Richards and Jewelers, supporting our youth for over 15 years.
Home tournament, the quality.
Right. December 31st, 2019.
Opponent today, Matt Johnson.
Is offering an amazing Visa rate on consumer and business credit cards. Offer valid on new applications and balance transfers only. Offer excludes our rebuilder card. See us at Escanaba, Menominee, or apply online at PeninsulaFCU.com.
Peninsula Federal Credit Union, lighting the way.
Nothing but net and all the action. Bay College basketball is right here on Maverick 106.3.
Back here at Bay College, it's basketball Sunday, and the Norse here at the home tournament, the Quality Inn and Suites tournament. Milwaukee Tech, the opponent today. Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse. Last night, scrappy Harper College team. You guys all contributed, and pretty nice win.
Yeah, I was proud of the guys last night. They all came to play. Every one of the guys got a chance to play a bunch of minutes, and they all contributed. It was a good team win for us for sure, and just proud of the effort and the execution by all 13 of those guys.
It was good to see guys like Tyler Beauchamp be able to get some playing time after being hurt. Marcus Harris also. Both of those guys had pretty nasty injuries there, and this was a step for them coming forward, out of the injury.
Yeah, it's nice to have Tyler back. He was hobbled up for a while. I mean, he hasn't played for us at all this year up until yesterday, and was basically on the sidelines in a walking boot for about 7-8 weeks. So it's nice to have him back. It's going to take him a little while to get back into the full swing of things, but we'll ease him back in. Last night was a great first step, and looking for big things. Tyler is somebody that can definitely help us take the next step as a team.
Well, today everybody knows the challenge facing your team. We've had some rough games with this Milwaukee Tech team the last couple of years. They're very good.
That's an understatement. Yeah, they are very, very good. It's going to be a battle. We have to come out and execute. We know what to expect. We've seen these guys before. We got to watch them again last night against a very good St. Clair County team. There is no question that Milwaukee is one of the best teams in the country. They come in ranked number 8 in the country. In my opinion, they're higher than that. They play so fast. They play their style so well. Randy does an excellent job of coaching them, and their kids just work so darn hard and they compete. So we definitely have our work cut out for us.
The athleticism is something that some of our guys just don't see. Not only do they not play against, they don't see it much except on TV. I mean, you look at some of those kids from Milwaukee Tech, and they just the jumping ability, the speed at which they move up and down the court, the no look passes, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of kids, especially that our UP kids. There's not a whole lot of kids in the UP that are as athletic as what the Milwaukee Tech guys are. So all of our first-year guys, that's kind of the first time they've seen anything like it. And they are, like I said, they play their style incredibly well. They want to get you going faster than you're comfortable going. And you would think it would be easier to counter that and slow things down, but they're just so good at what they do and get you going so quick that you play a little bit faster pace than what you want to. And that's the key for us tonight, is to make sure we play the way that we can play and the way that gives us the best opportunity, and that's to slow the pace down a little bit and try to have it be Bay College's pace and not Milwaukee Tech's pace.
Yeah, we talked about that down at Milwaukee, Matt, and we weren't talking about four corners, and shooting with one on the shot clock, but your game plan was to try to slow things down, and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't. And that's a credit to them. Our guys know what we want to be doing. We know what we're supposed to be doing. But it's really difficult when you've got a team that's as good at playing fast as Milwaukee Tech is. They're going to speed you up. Regardless of what you try to do, they're going to get you to still play faster than you want. And we just didn't do a very good job of sticking to the game plan and executing it for 40 minutes. At times I thought we did a nice job. There were times where we did some really good things, but it just wasn't consistent enough. It's got to be every possession that we have for the entire 40 minutes. And you're right. We're not looking to take the air out of the ball. We don't want to stop and go to four corners and shoot in the last 5 seconds of the shot clock necessarily, but I want the ball to hit three sides of the floor. I want to set a couple screens and get their defense working. I think that does a couple things. It allows us to settle in, maybe have them break down a little bit defensively, us get a cleaner look, and more importantly, I think it wears them down on the defensive end a little bit so they can't get out in transition as quickly as they want. It's absolutely easier said than done, but the key for us has got to be the pace of play.
Well, and they do give up a lot of points, but of course they score a ton.
Yeah, they're averaging almost 100 points a game, so they put the ball in the basket, and I think that's the biggest thing. They're okay with turning the ball over. They're okay with giving up some easy looks and allowing the opponents to score because they are going to get so many deflections and so many steals and have you rush so many shots that they're going to end up getting the ball in transition and pushing, and that's when they're really good offensively, is when they're in transition. If we can get back and get set in the half court defensively, I really like our chances, but you can't do that if you don't score, and we have to score. We've got to make baskets. We can't turn it over, and we can't take early rush shots early in the shot clock. We've got to be disciplined. We've got to make sure we're sticking to the game plan, and if we do that, we'll make some shots and we can get settled back defensively. That happens, we've got a chance. If it doesn't, they're going to put up a lot of points, and it could be a really long day.
All right, good luck today.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
All right, Matt Johnson, the coach of the Bay College North, says they get set to take on the 8th-ranked team in the country, the Milwaukee Tech Stormers. We're back to get this thing started 2 minutes from now from the Bay College gym. Bay College Radio, it's Maverick 106.
You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic Grill, because the selection on their menu is huge. Whether you're looking for a steak dinner, sandwich, or salad, Hudson's has it. They even have a kids menu. And don't forget about the desserts and their fountain menu with old-fashioned shakes and malts. And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a full bar with a wine menu.
Hudson's the one for good food and great fun. Meet me at Hudson's Grill.
Score big with Upper Peninsula State Bank.
Hi, this is Chris Tryon. Need to finance a new home, camp, ATV, or car? Need to bank when and where it's convenient for you? We've got what you need. Along with the friendly service and personal touch you've come to expect, come see us today. Upper Peninsula State Bank, you're going to like it here. In Escanaba, Iron Mountain, and now in Gladstone.
Remember FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Change is constant and it happens every day. However, some things aren't meant to change, like fair prices, great service, and delicious homemade recipes. And that's what you'll get when you go to the Family Inn. They're a gathering place for family and friends. So when the change and the hectic pace of life are wearing you down, go back to the good old days at the Family Inn. Fair prices, great service, and a good home-cooked meal. Across from the Super 8 Hotel in Escanaba, the Family Inn.
Premier Real Estate has been serving the community for over 26 years with 10 educated real estate agents. 2 are associate brokers, and there's 1 appraiser on staff. Premier Real Estate has been voted the best real estate office 4 years in a row. Call 786-5030 and make them your premier choice for buying or selling real estate. Premier Real Estate, located at 118 North 22nd Street in Escanaba, right across from the Water Tower. Call 786-5030. Premier Real Estate, proudly supporting Bay College Athletics.
Bay College and Milwaukee Tech set to go in men's basketball here this afternoon. The Norse with a record of 8-4 on the season, 7-4 on the season. Milwaukee Tech is 11-1. And I mentioned they're number 8 in the country. The last time these two teams played, it was in Milwaukee, and the Stormers defeated the Norse 111-76 in a game that got out of hand in the first half. And it can happen with this team very, very quickly, as they can score from a lot of different spots. Their point guard, Justin Briley, is one of the best in the country. Erie Swinford, he can do everything. He can shoot from outside. He can shoot from inside. He can go up and dunk. He's not the only one. They've got several guys that are extremely athletic, very good vertical leap, and we'll see how it goes. See if the boys can hang in there against this powerhouse team. The Stormers being introduced to the crowd here by Brent Madalinsky, the PA announcer here at Bay, who's done it for many years out at Park River Harris. And Randy Casey, the longtime coach at Milwaukee Tech. He's built a big-time powerhouse in the Beer City. So they're in their circle, getting ready to hit the court. Matt Wagner, Ryan Robinette, along with Christian Alexander. Out on the court for the Norse, and Luke Matson. Boy, Luke's going to really be tested on the post. He's going to have to just battle. He's the kind of guy that can do that, though. He can take the hits. You just got to keep yourself out of foul trouble. Christian Alexander, the last of the guys to be introduced. Nick Nolte, veteran official, along with Frank Carter and Dale Augusto. Those three have been doing a lot of games together. So 20 minutes on the board, and here we go. Let's see if the Norse can hang in there against this Stormer team. A reminder, we're with you from Minnesota next Saturday and Sunday. 2 games both days, the ladies and the guys, although on Sunday the guys are actually going to play first, and the ladies will play second. That doesn't happen all that often. Jumping center here is Ojibwe and Alexander. Nick Nolte's going to throw the ball up in the air. There it is. And the tap controlled by Christian Alexander. And here we go. The Norse with the basketball first. Ryan Robinette, left side now to Matt Wagner. Matson on top, Chris DeBessie near side. DeBessie, Ryrob launches a 3 on top, and air ball. And Milwaukee Tech with the rebound, and quickly up the right side, going all the way to the basket, crossing over, shot no good for Clanton. And the Norse get the rebound. Here's Ryan Robinette across the half-court line. Robinette, left side, Wagner. Now Alexander on top to DeBessie. Chris DeBessie goes inside. Nice ball, score! First basket of the game, and the Norse lead 2-0. Alexander playing some good lockdown defense in the middle, and Matson cut his man off on the far side of the court. The ball ends up rolling out of bounds, far sideline, and the Norse get it 53 seconds into the game. Ryan Robinette with the ball across the half-court line now. Sets it up to Wagner on the left side. Now here's Matson, now DeBessie. Chris looks down the dribble, has it go off his hand out of bounds as he tried to make his cut, and Matt Johnson already asking for a foul call just a minute 7 into the game. Milwaukee Tech with the ball for the 3rd time. They've not scored in their first 2 possessions. They get it down low. The hook shot is up, and it is no good. They get the offensive rebound, put it back up, no. And the Norse come out of there with the ball. Robinette cuts through the middle, goes all the way to the can, puts it up and in. Ryan Robinette. The Norse leading 4-0. And now the turnover. Robinette coming back up court. Robinette dropped it back. We get a foul on the way in.
Number 23.
It's on 23. Delano Clanton.
Hey, run it all the way through.
Norse will inbound, baseline right. They've scored the first 4 of the game. Underneath to Alexander, can't finish. It was a good look from the baseline. Now back up court, 3-ball, set up, an air ball thrown up by Martinez. Robinette with the ball for the Norse. Raises his left hand as he dribbles with his right. Robinette still with the ball, he's fouled as he was going to make his cut to the left side of the court. And nope, they're going to get Alexander for a pick. So Christian Alexander gets called for the foul, his first. 2 minutes into the game, Bay College ahead 4-0. Milwaukee Tech with the basketball now. Clanton, left corner. Martinez cross court. Going inside. Oh, he missed the dunk, but he's fouled. As they got it into Jibway. And Matson charged with the foul. Green Bay still leading Chicago 21-13 at the 2-minute warning. Tampa Bay 31, Detroit 17 down in Detroit. They're also at the 2-minute warning. Free throw is up and good for the Stormers' first point of the game. Abijoy's second free throw is good, and it's 4-2. Robinette gets across half court, sets up right in front of us here. Got it to Luke Matson, top of the key. Bounce pass stolen away, and off to the races. Layup, no. Rebound, yes. That's Briley tying the game at 4. Robinette for the Norse. Goes inside. Bank shot coming. And back the other way. The pass sails by everybody. Out of bounds. Norse ball. 3 minutes into the game, leading by 2.
Mark, keep an eye on the sub. Factor in. Warning. All right. Not quite over yet.
Well, it's a 40-minute game, and they've won the first 3 minutes. Oh, boy. Robinette with it for the Norse. Ryrob sets up outside. Looks at the basket. Throws up a long bomb. Off the rim, no good. Milwaukee Tech fast breaking ahead and getting in front of the rush was Robinette. And Ryrob's called for the foul. Tristan Masuga will check in now. 16:44 to play in the first. 6-4, Bay College by 2. Milwaukee Tech with the ball, and Masuga was trying to intercept the pass and bumped into Swinford. And that's 4 fouls on the Norse. The first on Masuga, who just checked in. So Yuri Swinford will inbound on the far side of the court. Left corner now, baseline drive, one-hander no, shot on the rebound. The Norse come out of there, nope, it'll be Milwaukee Tech coming out of there with it. Jump shot from the corner, Martinez misses. Actually, Jason Webb misses. The Norse will get it here on the out-of-bounds play. So Milwaukee Tech has come out cold shooting here early on. Wagner gets it ahead to Robinette. Robinette dribbles through the middle now. Nice move. Pass over. And a foul on the way in. He was going to kick it out in the corner to Wagner. Justin Briley charged with a foul, his first. 16-17 to play in the first. Bay College up 6-4. And the Norse will inbound, baseline right. Robinette looks. Gets it in. 3-ball from the corner. No good for Wagner. He had a good look, but not this time. Fast breaking Milwaukee Tech back up court. Down by 2. 3-ball Martinez on top. Back iron not good. Rebound loose, and Alexander gets it. Alexander up to Tristan Masuga. Masuga gets it back to Alexander. Chris holds on to the ball to the point guard to Bessie, and now back to Robinette. Robinette with the basketball near side. Ryan Robinette, 4 of the 6 points so far for the Norse. Launches a triple near side. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Milwaukee Tech with the rebound, and here come the Stormers. They lost the handle on that one, but it's saved near side by Webb. Jason Webb, kick out in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Off the rim, no good. Alexander clears the board for the Norse. Wagner, left side for the Norse to Robinette. 3 ball from the corner. Air ball thrown up by DeBessie. And Matt Johnson not happy with the choice there to go for that, triple that quick without slowing things down. Swinford scores the other way. We're tied at 6, and Matt Johnson wants to talk it over. 15-13 left in the first quarter. We're back in 30 seconds. Maverick 106.
The guy is first. Move the damn basketball. If you don't pass the ball, he's out of the game. You're not going to beat them one-on-one.
Oh boy, Robin.
He's right.
4 days. You got it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're on.
Let's go burnt popcorn. Let's go burnt popcorn. Burnt popcorn and we're feeling something.
It's not doesn't smell bad. Yep. He's right there, so I'm trusting him.
I don't see for chip. I can smell. Hey, like I tell everybody in this room, there's 2 things.
Okay, Bay College with the basketball out of the timeout. Alexander runs into some traffic there. The ball ends up in the corner, and Wagner carries a 3. Bay College ahead 9-6. Left side, Swinford on the baseline. Goes cross court, off the hands of Wiley. The pass way too tall, and Randy Casey is furious at his team for that. Just like Matt Johnson during the timeout was upset with his team for not running the play and just trying to go one-on-one. So the Norse leading 9-6 after the 3 by Matt Wagner. Robinette in backcourt for the Norse. Across the half-court line. Passed it off left side to Wagner. Into Alexander. Chris puts down the dribble. Kicked it back on top. 3 ball on its way. Good! Basuna! Buries the 3. It's 12-6 Norse. And back the other way. We have a blocking foul against Bay. 14:08 to play. Christian Alexander just got his 2nd foul. Stormers will inbound, baseline left, but first, Xavier Fields will check in for Alexander. And so here's the inbounds play. Milwaukee Tech with the ball on top. They've got a wide open 3 from downtown. No good for Clanton. The ball ricochets out of bounds. Bay College ball. Robinette across half court for the Norse. They lead by 6. Masuga on top. Now DeBessie. DeBessie passed it off. Gets it back. DeBessie to the top. Tried to hit it to Robinette. It's intercepted. Back the other way. An easy layup for Webb. Off the steal. And it's 12-8. Ryan Robinette with the basketball now for the Norse. Right in front of us here. Robinette still with the dribble. Back to the top. For X-Man. Left side to DeBessie. Back to Wagner. Wagner has a man on him. So Robinette gets the ball. Robinette still with it. Near side. Robinette back to the top. Masuga. Left side to DeBessie. DeBessie leans in. Shoots off the rim. No. Tried to tap the rebound. It goes out of bounds. And the Norse will get it back. Northern Michigan leading Michigan Tech up in Houghton 41-32 in the second half after the women lost to Michigan Tech by 40. Fields to inbound. Gets it into Robinette. Sets it up on top. 7 minutes gone by. The Norse lead by 4. Robinette, nice pass on the baseline, but couldn't handle it initially, and then gets blocked, and down he goes. That's X-Man Xavier Fields with 11 on the shot clock. Will inbound, baseline right. Fields looks to get it in. Does. Deep in the left corner. Wagner, 8 on the clock. Wagner, foul on the Stormers. That one's on Yuri Swinford, his first. That's 3 on Milwaukee Tech. Norse have 5 fouls so far. Wagner will inbound, and we get new 20 seconds to shoot here. Now driving inside, there's Fields missing, and Milwaukee Tech with the rebound. Quickly up court. Swinford goes to the can, puts it no good. Offensive foul's the call, and off with the beautifully colored sport jacket is Randy Casey, the coach of the Stormers. And he is furious at Nick Nolte right now on the near sideline. 12:36 to go in the first. 12-8 Norse, as Milwaukee Tech has shot very poorly here. Uncharacteristic of that team to do that. All right, here's Robinette with the ball. Robinette, near side, put the ball down. It's going to be stolen away, and now trying to get it back. That will be a foul on Robinette as he did a little bit of dribbling there and tried to get the path to the basket, and he ends up fouling to get it back, and he's going to be taken out, and Marcus Harris will fill in that role. 2 fouls on Robinette. Stormers work the ball smartly up court. Going inside the basket will not fall, but there's contact on the way in. Xavier Fields charged with his first foul, and that's 7 on the Norse already. So that's free throws now, 1-1. And going to the free throw line here is Clanton. 12-8, Bay College still leading. 12-12 to play in the first half. And he makes, he'll earn the bonus. 12-9 the score now. The update from Houghton. Northern Michigan is up 45-40 over Michigan Tech with 11:55 to play. Second free throw, no good. Had the rebound and couldn't corral it. Khalid Fleming was up, it was on his hands. Free ball to the right side, no good. Offensive rebound put back up, no, another foul. The Norse were close to clearing that rebound, and Matt Johnson pleading with the official on the baseline there. Now it'll be Ozzie Johnson going to the line, a 2-shot foul. That one on Xavier Fields, his second free throw, yes, for Johnson. 12-10 is your score. And Northern Michigan, by the way, leading Michigan Tech 47-40 with 11 minutes to go up in Houghton.
What did you say was winning the game?
And the second free throw is good for Ozzie Johnson. So 12-11. Marcus Harris had a nice game yesterday. He's got the ball right now for the Norse. Harris gets it to Fields, outside to Masuga, who had that big three a little while ago. Matt Wagner had one as well. He's got the ball. He cuts inside, has a shot stuffed out of bounds. It'll be Bay College ball with 11:45 left in the first half. Coming up at halftime, Dondre Yohe, the pride of Ishpeming High School, will be on our halftime show. Inbounded left side, Khalid Fleming. To the top for Matt Wagner. Wagner still has the ball. Now lobs it. Masuga lobbed it in there, and it's not going to make it where it needed to go. Out of bounds, it'll be Milwaukee Tech's ball. 12-11, Bay College by 1. Stormers with the ball now. Near side, it is Melvin Lee III with the ball. Goes it over right side, now driving, kicking out. Free ball, left side, on its way. It is no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in by Jason Webb Jr. Milwaukee Tech ahead 13-12. It's their first lead of the game. Lead Fleming for the Norse to Marcus Harris. Onto the post. Yes, for Masuga. 14-13. Back the other way. 3 ball. Yes. For Webb. He has 7. 16-14. Milwaukee Tech by 2. Wagner to the top for Fields. Now Harris. Stop. Shoots a 3. Back iron, no. And Milwaukee Tech with the rebound. It is Ozzie Johnson getting that board. Pull-up jumper on its way. Back of the rim, no. And the Norse get the rebound underneath. That's Xavier Fields. And the Stormers will commit a foul that time. With 10-17 left in this half. 10-17 on the clock. Bay College down by 2. They led by as many as 6. Marcus Harris with the ball. Harris throws it left side now and couldn't get it to Matt Wagner. Office will go out of bounds. Turnover to Milwaukee Tech. Now the Stormers attack the basket. That one will roll in. That's Melvin Lee III with the hoop. 18-14. Milwaukee Tech by 4. Khalid Fleming with it for the Norse. Fleming left side with the ball. Fleming on top now. Puts down the dribble. And called for traveling. So the Stormer defense picking up a bit here.
He's going to travel if you let him get rid. You can't let him ride him the whole length of the floor. He is going to travel if you let him ride him. There it is. That is the exact same thing.
And 9:42 on the clock. And you hear the conversation, the coaches down below. The Green Bay Packers held on and beat the Bears 21-13. Chicago ran a trick play from the 50-yard line, and they got all the way down to the 1-yard line, and they were tackled. And they lost the game on that particular play. I don't know who it was, but the Bears got it down to the 1-yard line of the Packers on a trick play on the last play of the game. Free throw is good for Melvin Lee Jr., or the third.
That's the Bears for it. That does not surprise me.
19-14 now. Yeah, they did the old Cal Stanford thing. They did the numerous laterals back and forth, and they almost scored, but Green Bay held them at the 1-yard line as time went out. Lee got the second free throw. Now a 6-point lead for Milwaukee Tech after the Norse had the 6-point lead. Here's Fleming with the ball. Fleming, lots of dribbling. He nearly lost it. He's got it back again, goes inside, puts it up, and no, it just wouldn't roll in for him. Ball tapped out of bounds. It'll go to the Norse with 9:24 on the clock. Inbounded into the corner. 3 ball on the way. It's not good for Wagner this time. Offensive rebound. Fields saves, but it'll go right to the Stormers, and here they come up for it. Kick out left side now. Driving to the can. Bank off the rim. No good there by Clanton. The Norse come out with the rebound, down 6. Marcus Harris throws it on the post to Masuga, and that one intercepted. Back in the other direction is Webb. Rolls it up and in. Melvin Lee III with the hoop. Milwaukee up 22-14 now. They've gone on a big run. Fields spins, fouled. 22-14. They've gone on a 16-2 run.
Someone checking in.
So Xavier Fields goes to the line to try to stop the bleeding here. He'll shoot 2. Detroit lost to Tampa Bay 38-17 in Detroit. Ouch. Green Bay won. Minnesota has scored a touchdown. They're up 7-0 in Los Angeles. Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan men's basketball 52-51 now. Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan with 8:36 to go. Northern's up by 1 in Houghton. So here Fields missed the free throw, so they need some points. They're down by 8. That's one thing that Coach Johnson said in the pregame show. We got to score. And they did get a couple of triples early on. Fields makes the second free throw. 22-15. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. They work it quickly up court. The 3 ball is through for Jason Webb Jr. Khalid Fleming with the ball. He drives to the can. Banked it wrong. So it's 25-17 as Khalid Fleming gets his first points of the game. And now we get a timeout called by Milwaukee Tech. 8:16 to play in the half. The Stormers 25 and the North 17. We're back in 30 on Maverick 106.
Going down. Jack, were you watching that when that Chris played?
Is #1 furniture and mattress
So
store.
what the heck?
They did multiple laterals.
This is
Got down to the 1 yard line and
for details.
made the tackle. That's how the game is.
So they didn't, was it, they didn't have to review it or anything like that? Okay. Freaking round-headed Packers, I'll tell you.
They almost blew that one off.
Oh, of course. They can screw up a good wet dream.
Jack Hall back with you here at Bay College. The Norse with a 25-17 deficit here. The 8th-ranked Stormers from Milwaukee Tech are here. And Khalid Fleming with the ball for Bay. Fleming, left side with the ball now. Throws it over to DeBessie. Chris DeBessie had a basket early in the game. Now he dribbles, gets it back to X Fields on top. Left side now to Fleming. All 3 Detroit boys on the court at the same time here. Fleming, time winding down, gets it onto the post to Matson. Kick back out to Fleming, and they don't get a shot off. 7:48 left in the half, and Khalid Fleming needed to pull one up there at the end of that possession and didn't get the pass over in time. 7:47, clock running. Milwaukee Tech with the basketball now, leading by 10. 3 ball on its way. It's good. Another triple for Jason Webb Jr. And now the Norse are down by 11. Gilbessi now to Fleming. Fleming with the ball, bounced it back to Gilbessi, or to Fields, now over on the left side of the court. Gilbessi's got the ball, goes inside, puts it up, and it won't fall. Loose ball, picked back up by Matson. Tough shot. Falls for Luke Matson. He worked hard for those 2, baby. 28-19, another triple try from the left, and it's an air ball. 28-19, the Norse will get the ball on the foul here. 3 triples for Jason Webb Jr. He has 13 points to lead all scores. 28-19. And we're shooting free throws over the limit here, so Khalid Fleming will go to the line for the 1-and-1. 6:59 left in the half. Bay College down 9. It's 28-19. Early on, the Norse were up 12-6. Milwaukee Tech went on a 16-2 run. Fleming waiting here as sub comes in for Milwaukee Tech. Martinez is back in. Robinette's going to check in for Fleming, but not yet as he missed the free throw off the back of the iron. 28-19. Quickly the Stormers up court and driving on the baseline. We'll get an offensive foul call here on Melvin Lee III. He's going to question Dale Hagasto, the official for that particular call. Robinette is back in. 28-19. Milwaukee Tech leading by 9. 6:50 to go in the half as the Norse try to hang in there. Harris will inbound the ball to Robinette. Rob left to right with the ball. Dribbles right toward us and sets up the offense. Marcus Harris gets nailed and down he goes. Justin Briley got his money's worth on that foul. The second foul, Marcus Harris will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's 9 fouls.
You know if the last foul was on 2? He said 1.
And we're waiting now for actually the guy who does everything around here, Brad Landis, our OSF trainer, is out there with the squeegee cleaning up the sweat of Marcus Harris.
Sir, ask him who that last foul.
Went all over the floor.
On the line for the North, number 20, Marcus Harris.
Harris goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Dale called it. The one down here.
They're asking who the foul is on, the Milwaukee Tech coach. And the last foul was on Lee.
I don't know. I'm not playing. 1 foul. Webb Jr. has 1 foul.
All right, so the inbound here, or the free throws rather, for Harris. Marcus on the way and good. So he earns the bonus. The score is 28-20. Bay College trailing by 8 with 6:39 to go in the first half here at the Bay College gym. Got that one as well. 28-21 the score, and a timeout called by Bay College. This will be a 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Ashley Home Stores bringing your favorite styles home for the holidays and wishing you perfect holiday savings. 25% off. Or get the minimum purchase. Hurry in, these furniture deals are going on now. Stop and save America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Quality may vary. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic Grill. Because the select menu is will make
We're good up there. Sunny
And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a full bar with a wine menu.
Hudson's the one for good food and great fun. Meet me at Hudson's Grill.
We're there for every dribble, dunk, and dish all season long. Bay College basketball is on Maverick 106.3.
28-21, Bay College down 7 to the 8th-ranked Milwaukee Tech Stormers. Next week we go to Minnesota. And we'll play on Saturday at a doubleheader of the women and the men. That Michigan Tech Northern Michigan men's game now, NMU 59, Michigan Tech 57 with 4:24 to go. Up in Houghton, the women 68-28 final score. Tech dominated NMU in that game. Stormers go inside and turn the ball over. So the Norse will have it. Robinette back out there, so is Alexander. Rob goes it left side to Marcus Harris. Harris lobs it in for Alexander. Kicked it back out. Robinette for 3. Nope, not this time. Webb the rebound underneath. He's got it now for 3, near side swish. That was smooth. Jason Webb Jr., his 4th triple of the game, and it's a 10-point lead now for Milwaukee Tech. Robinette with the ball. In the corner, Dobesi for three. Yes! Dobesi cuts it to 7. Back the other way. They'll answer Briley for 3. Justin Briley with 5 points in the game. 34-24. Harris launches a 3. Passed it instead. Underneath to Alexander. Puts it down. So 34-26, the action's picking up. And now we get a foul on Dobesi. 34-26.
Jay!
34-26 your score. We play Western Tech on Saturday, the women at 2 Eastern, the men at 4. And then on Sunday next week, the men play at 3 against Anoka Ramsey, and the women play at 5. 35-26 as the free throw is good for Melvin Lee. Second one on its way on. That one's a brick, no good, and Alexander boxes out, gets the board. 35-26, the Norse are down by 9. Robinette in backcourt. Across half court now with it. Dished it to Dobesi in the corner. Back to Alexander on top. Now to Harris. Back to Robinette. Left side to Alexander. Dobesi goes inside, puts it up, no. And a travel call against the Norse for an offensive foul. 35-26 your score. Andre Yohe comes into the game for the first time. He'll be on our halftime show. Basket for Alexander. His first, he had those 2 fouls early. 3-ball near side, and he is just unconscious right now. Jason Webb Jr. has hit 5 of them. He has 19 points already, half of their total. 38-26. Down by 12, and now Alexander has it taken away. Webb Jr. bounced it over, and the layup is good for Hernandez. 40-26, just like that. Robinette with the ball for the Norse. Rob. Now to Wagner. Thought about the 3, got it into Alexander, and he dunks it home. And 1. 40-28. Webb Jr. gets his second. So Alexander will go for the old-fashioned 3-point play as he cuts the deficit down to 10. Free throw is good. And it's 40-29, an 11-point game. Another 3. This time, off the rim for Webb, and the Norse get the rebound and up this way, right into the scorer's area, and it just missed decapitating me. Out of bounds it goes.
Good tip.
Norse will inbound. Sideline right next to us here is Robinette's got the ball. Left to right across your radio. Robinette throws it near side now. Back to the top to Andre Yohe. Tried to throw it back for Wagner and just led him too far. The ball ends up out of bounds. 40-29, Milwaukee Tech with the lead. Justin Briley, pull-up jumper, yes. He has 7, 42-29. Robinette for the Norse. Robinette, near side to Bessie. To Bessie to Alexander. Nice bounce pass to Yohe, puts it in. Nice job by Alexander to get it to Dandre. 3-ball the other way is an air ball. Rebound put back up and in though. So it's 44-31. DeBessie, no. Rebound, his own miss, no. And now Milwaukee Tech quickly up court. Oh, they got a little too cute with the pass there. And stolen away by Wagner. Up to DeBessie, and he traveled on his way to the hole. He's not going to want to see film on that play. Ouch. Tristan Masuga back in. And Yohe sits down. 2:48 left in the half. Nice pass inside, but they couldn't get the shot to fall. That was Ozzie Johnson. Now Robinette got it into Alexander. He saves it. Back out to Ryrock for three. Short. Alexander battling for the rebound in there, but the Stormers end up with it. Martinez got the tap ahead to Webb. Jason Webb Jr. Kick out to Lee. Lee goes inside. And they get it back out. Webb, another triple. Buried another one. He has 6 of them. Jason Webb Jr. just burying the Norris in triples. 47-31, 2:05 left in the half. Wagner got it to Alexander. Alexander turns, tough shot, no. Rebound battled for, and Milwaukee Tech's got the rebound. And in the open court, here's Briley for three near side. Not this time. Rebound loose on the floor, and Alexander couldn't save it along the far baseline. 47-31, Bay College down 16. And Milwaukee Tech will inbound on the baseline to my left. Webb on top. He's already hit 6 triples. Passed it over to Martinez. Martinez, tough shot, short. Gets the offensive rebound though, Webb does. Or Lee rather, Lee, kick out. Back to the top, another triple on its way. Back iron, not this time. Alexander the rebound for the Norse. Robinette, near side to Cleve Fleming, back to Ryrock. Outside the arch, Robinette with the ball, puts down the dribble. Turns, back out to Masuga, fires up a three, not good. Down to a minute to play in the quarter, the ball will be out of bounds. And it will go to the Norse with 1 minute exactly.
Oh, whatever.
1 minute on the clock, and now they've switched it, and it will be Milwaukee Tech's ball. Free ball again for Webb. Air ball this time. They save the ball on the baseline. That was an athletic play. One hands it all the way back to half court. Turnaround shot here for Martinez is good. You just can't give them extra possessions. Although give is the wrong word because they earned that. Robinette with the ball. Over to Wagner near side. Wagner. Now Alexander on top. Back to Robinette. Fires up a three. Off the rim, no. It hit the wire, and so the ball goes back to Milwaukee Tech. Final seconds of the half. And a timeout by Milwaukee Tech. 30-second break on Maverick 106.
North East Sales, Terrace Hotel, in all the support. Please support our partners. For more information on becoming a partner, contact Matt Johnson. There will be an actual conversation.
No getting stuck behind the backboard. We have the best seat in the house. It's Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
50-31, the Stormers from Milwaukee Area Technical College have the lead and the ball with 18 seconds left in the half.
But we can go into the back.
Stormers will inbound it on the near sideline. Ozzie Johnson will trigger it in.
Patience on me.
Gets it to Lee, and here we go. Melvin Lee dribbling with 12 seconds on the clock. Over now for Webb. Back to Lee on top. Right side now, Martinez attacks the basket, goes in, puts it up, no. Rebound, Masuga. Shot by Khalid at the buzzer, no. And that's the end of the first half here at Bay College. The Norse trailing by 19 in a game they led early, but Milwaukee Tech with 50 points, and they have the lead. The 8th-ranked team in the country showing why, and they didn't even shoot very well early, but they picked it up, especially Jason Webb Jr., who nailed 6 triples and has 22 points going into the locker room.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
50-31, the score, Milwaukee Tech with the lead, and we will be back to hear from Dondre Yohe, the pride of Ishpeming High School, as part of our halftime show, so stick around for that. We'll crunch the numbers for you as well. Actually, we'll let Ponko and his crew crunch the numbers because they are the ones that have the official books, right? 50-31, Milwaukee Tech with the lead. 3-minute break, and then Dondre Yohe here, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Ashley Home Stores bringing your favorite styles home for the holidays and wishing you happy Holly savings. Hurry in and get up to 25% off or get the furniture styles you love with no interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Hurry in, these furniture deals are going on now for a limited time. Shop and save today, only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Online availability may vary. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Time to catch our breath as we get ready for the second half on your home for Bay College basketball, Maverick 106.3.
You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic
Milwaukee
Grill.
Tech.
The selection on their menu is
Quinn
huge.
High School is
Whether you're looking for a steak dinner, sandwich, or salad, Hudson's has it.
Halftime
They
here
even
at
have
the...
And don't forget about the desserts and their fountain menu with old-fashioned shakes and malts. And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a full bar with a wine menu.
Hudson's the one for good food and great fun. Meet me at Hudson's Grill.
Change is constant and it happens every day. However, some things aren't meant to change, like fair prices, great service, and delicious homemade recipes. And that's what you'll get when you go to the Family Inn. They're a gathering place for family and friends. So when the change and the hectic pace of life are wearing you down, go back to the good old days at the Family Inn. Fair prices, great service, and a good home-cooked meal. Across from the Super 8 Hotel in Escanaba, the Family Inn.
Premier Real Estate has been serving the community for over 26 years with 10 educated real estate agents, 2 are associate brokers, and there's 1 appraiser on staff. Premier Real Estate has been voted the best real estate office 4 years in a row. Call 786-5030 and make them your premier choice for buying or selling real estate. Premier Real Estate, located at 118 North 22nd Street in Escanaba, right across from the Water Tower. Call 786-5030. Premier Real Estate, proudly supporting Bay College Athletics.
Hi, Jeff Richardson here. As a former athlete and coach myself, I'm proud to have Richardson Jewelers salute the players and coaches of today's game. Richardson Jewelers knows the benefit of promoting lifelong habits in our youth by promoting team play in sports, academic, and work ethics. We support the sports programs of the UP who are creating resilient, strong, confident leaders in our community. Richardson Jewelers, supporting our youth for over 15 years.
Score big with Upper Peninsula State Bank.
Hi, this is Chris Tryon. Need to finance a new home, camp, ATV, or car? Need to bank when and where it's convenient for you? We've got what you need. Along with the friendly service and personal touch you've come to expect, come see us today. Upper Peninsula State Bank, you're going to like it here. In Escanaba, Iron Mountain, and now in Gladstone.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether it's a full court pass, dunk, or press, we won't miss a second of Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Halftime here at the Bay College YMCA gym. It's the Norse taking on Milwaukee Tech today. And in our player spotlight is Dondre Yohe, the pride of Ishpeming High School. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you, Jack?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah, nice win yesterday, right? You got some substantial minutes. How's that feel to have a bigger role of the team this year?
I really like it. I kind of knew my role as soon as I came in this year of being able to just play hard and just take what the defense gives me at all times and try not to screw up as much as possible.
Well, that's always a good strategy, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got to get them any way I can.
Yeah, last year, you had that injury and then you weren't able to get very many minutes because of you were being a freshman. But how did that transition for you? What did you do in the offseason to get yourself ready to take a bigger role?
Well, ironically enough, I actually sprained my ankle again this summer. Went to get an MRI, found out I had no lateral ligaments in my ankles. So I actually ended up doing PT for about 14, 15 weeks during the summer. So I was unable to actually train how I wanted to, but I was always in the gym with the Westwood varsity team. That's a huge shout out to them, training them and learning the developmental process and being able to help those kids. So
I'm not sure that's you cross over that line in Ely Township there between Ishpeming blue and the red, white, and blue in Westwood. Usually you don't come back.
I can't really say much, but I always have a lot of love for Ishpeming. It's been my hometown since I've been a little kid. I have always lived on the border of Ishpeming and Ely Township, actually, and it's been kind of a seamless transition because of Coach Sergila being the new coach now. He was my freshman coach growing up, and he's one of my biggest mentors, so it was an honor to be able to help him this summer.
So he put up with you and helped you along, even though you are an Ishpeming guy and he's not.
Yeah, he definitely steered me straight from a really young age. He cut me out of a lot of the stuff that I was doing as a youngster and, getting in trouble and stuff like that, and I'm eternally grateful for him.
All right, give us an update on your not-so-little brother who's playing down in Missouri.
Well, I actually tuned into the game right after the game, and I saw that he said to meet you at the rim, so that was a little funny. But he's doing really well, playing about 15 minutes a game, starting a little bit more now. He's still going through some freshman struggles. I've watched most of his games this year, but he's rebounding at a crazy rate. He's defending as well as I've ever seen him defend, and I'm just insanely proud of him.
Yeah, that's an NAIA Division II school down there in Missouri. A lot of UP connections on that William Woods team down there.
Yeah, definitely. Charles, I've known him since I was almost 10 years old. Since Billy Hill was the top assistant there, he was the assistant as well. So I've had
at NMU.
At NMU, yes. And he's been in my life ever since I've remembered, and he's very close to my heart, very close to my family, along with Coach Nash, Terry Nash, the assistant coach for Charles at William Woods, along with Mike Cretans, who I've known since I've been in high school. So there's a lot of support for him down there, and I know he's in great hands.
Yeah, he took almost the whole UP down to William Charles when he left NMU, right?
Yeah, everything besides the snow. So that's the one thing that didn't stay with him, but I know he loves it down there, and he loves the weather. So
for you now, as you look back at your decision to come here to Bay College, any regrets at all? Good decision, awesome decision, okay decision?
Well, the one thing that I can say is junior college basketball is no joke. When it comes to the athletes, the grind of being just a collegiate athlete in general, I love it. With the course loads, the study tables, the workouts, everything like that, you're almost on a full-time job schedule plus more. So I really like it. It's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm pretty much almost debt-free from everything, and I am eternally grateful that I'll be able to graduate on time and get a degree for my family.
All right, and so what are you studying here at Bay?
I'm currently studying, I'm in a general I'm going to get a associate's degree in general studies with a minor in education, and I'm hoping to transfer to another university to go for a special education degree.
All right. Well, I'll let you give a shout out to anyone you think may be listening, whether they're in Ishpeming or Ely Township or Missouri or wherever.
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to my brother. I know he'll probably be watching the game today since he has an off day. A shout out to my mom, my grandparents. Shout out to Coach Sergio and all the Westwood varsity basketball players. I know their win against Ishpeming on Friday was a big one, and I hope they keep going forward with it.
All right, best of luck the rest of this season and beyond Bay College as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jack.
Okay, Dondre Yohe, the pride of Ishpeming High School. He had a nice basket there in the first half, but the Norse find themselves down by 19, 50-31. We'll come back and give you the stats from the first half 3 minutes from now in Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Rock out to a great rate now through December 31st, 2019. Peninsula Federal Credit Union is offering an amazing Visa rate on consumer and business credit cards. Offer valid on new applications and balance transfers only. Offer excludes our Rebuilder card. See us at Escanaba, Menominee, or apply online at peninsulafcu.com.
Peninsula Federal Credit Union, lighting the way.
Life gets complicated. Money's tight. Time to get smarter about your finances and taxes. Not just for April 15th, but for your future. For tax advice based on unmatched knowledge, experience, and education, ask a CPA. At Randy Malik CPA, he knows you work hard for your money. That's why he believes tax preparation should be affordable, professional, and confidential. Call Randy Malik CPA, 217-1040 for your tax appointment.
You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic Grill, because the selection on their menu is huge. Whether you're looking for a steak dinner, sandwich, or salad, Hudson's has it. They even have a kids menu. And don't forget about the desserts and their fountain menu with old-fashioned shakes and malts. And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a full bar with a wine menu.
Hudson's the one for good food and great fun. Meet me at Hudson's Grill.
Ashley Home Stores, bringing your favorite styles home for the holidays and wishing you happy Holly savings. Hurry in and get up to 25% off, or get the furniture styles you love with no interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Hurry in, these furniture deals are going on now for a limited time. Shop and save today, only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Online availability may vary. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Attention landlords. Key Realty is also the key to property rental management. We are local and we know the rental business. We provide state-of-the-art technology for our landlords and tenants. Key Realty Property Management will help increase your cash flow, reduce your stress, organize, and maintain a high standard of business for your investment. Contact me, Rick Curtis, for more details at 280-6118 or find me on Facebook.
Key Realty, 2419 Ludington, across from Graham's Pasties, Escanaba. Some might say we have a problem with too many distractions with all the devices in our life. What? But you can change that with a simple Papa Murphy's pizza. Enjoy a Papa Murphy's take and bake pizza in about 15 minutes in your oven, and something amazing will happen. Devices will go silent. Texting will stop. Eye contact will be made. There will be an actual conversation. Smiling faces and empty plates. Enjoy one today. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, Iron Mountain Market, Escanaba.
Your official inbounds pass for Bay College basketball, the voice of the Norse, Maverick 106.3.
50-31, Bay College with the deficit here against Milwaukee Tech. Statistics, well, Jason Webb Jr., 24 points. He's led them 9 for 15 from the field, 6 for 11 from downtown. Also for Milwaukee Tech, nobody else in double figures, but they have a lot of contributions. Melvin Lee the third with 7, Justin Briley with 7, Anthony Martinez with 5. The Norse, nobody above 5 points. Chris DeBessie, Christian Alexander, and Tristan Masuga all with 5. And Christian Alexander has 7 rebounds as well. He did that in 13 minutes of play. He had those 2 fouls, so he had to sit. And the The Norse 12 for 33 from the field, 3 for 13 from downtown, 4 for 6 from the line. The rebounds, 24 each, so we've held with them on the rebounds. Norse had 12 turnovers in the first half, and Milwaukee Tech had 7. Bay College trailing 50-31 as we go to the second half. Back in 60 seconds. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Ashley Home Stores, bringing your favorite styles home for the holidays and wishing you happy holidays. Hurry in and get up to 25% off. Your styles you love with no interest for 72 months with no minimum. Picture deals are going big time. Only America's #1 picture and mattress store. Ashley Sports. Find availability may vary. Some exclusions apply. See details.
Chargers are up 10-9.
With Upper Peninsula State Bank.
Hi, this is Chris Tryon. Need to finance a new home, camp, ATV, or car? Need to bank when it's convenient for you? We've got what you need. Along with the friendly service and personal touch you've come to. Upper Peninsula.
Way, finger roll, and foul. We have it here on Bay College Basketball, Maverick 106.3.
Well, 20 minutes on the board. We get ready for the second half here. Northern Michigan basketball team got a big win up at Michigan Tech, 64-61. Good job for Coach Makerzak and the NMU Wildcats to get that win up in the Copper Country this afternoon. The women, Michigan Tech easily 68-28, the final score in that one. So it's Milwaukee Tech with the ball starting the second half. Oh, they do an alley-oop play right away, and behind the defense there, Ajibai puts it down. It's 52-31. Luke Matson with it for the Norse. Luke puts down the dribble, bounced it over to Robinette. Robinette on the left side, gets it to Alexander on the post, spins on the baseline and puts it in. Christian Alexander with 7. Now they get it in the lane. The left-handing basket good. Hits the rim and bounces in for Ajiboye. And 54-33, Milwaukee Tech. Here's Matt Wagner. To the top for Alexander. Right side, Krista Bessie. Drives inside, puts it up, no. And the rebound deflects, and Hernandez, long pass ahead. Open jump shot, Briley. Bank shot, not good. Alexander the rebound for Bay College. Up now for Robinette. Behind the back dribble across half court. Tried to bounce it back door for Alexander. It's picked off by Martinez. Back the other way, skip pass in the corner. Fakes the three there, gets it to the top, and that three is up off the back of the rim. No good for Clanton. And Luke Matson comes out with a ball for Bay College. Robinette now up the right side of the court for the Norse. Robinette stolen away, and here is Briley. Briley back, and they were just shy of a dunk there as the pass just a tad off, but Ojibwe gets his third basket in a row, 56-33. The whole place probably thought a dunk was coming there. Here's Robinette in the corner, gets it to Alexander on the post. Christian Alexander goes inside, and we got a foul against Milwaukee Tech with 17:55 to go. That's 3 fouls on Yuri Swinford. He's had a quiet night, just 2 points. $17:55 on the clock. Norse with the ball. Here is Wagner. Throws it into Alexander. Chris backs his way in, kicks it out. Matt Wagner for 3. It's no good. Back the other way. Oh, a bounce pass. They were trying to set it up again for Ozzie Johnson this time, but didn't get the pass cleanly as Alexander got back and at least disrupted it so that there would be no slam dunk there. Free free throws for Johnson. He's 2 for 2 in the game from the free throw line. First one on its way, off the rim, no good. Xavier Fields back in the game for the Norse. He's out there with Alexander and Chris DeBessie and Ryan Robinette. Free throw no good. They don't box out, and the putback for Martinez is good. 58-33. Robinette across half court now for the Norse. Over to the right side of the court. Lobbed it into Alexander. Alexander turns. Pick out, 3 ball for Matt Wagner. No good again. And Martinez gets the deflection and a foul as he goes down. Bay College ladies got a win earlier today, if you weren't with us.
Where are we going here, guys?
Calling the foul on Milwaukee Tech here on number 11. And that's going to be his first. Norse inbound it. Wagner outside the arch to Robinette in the corner. Robinette feeds it into Alexander. He spins, kicks it back out to DeBessie. Now Wagner, now Robinette for 3. Off the rim, no good. Alexander clears the board. Alexander goes to work inside, puts it in. Christian Alexander with 9. Long pass ahead. They beat us back in a slam dunk for Ozzie Johnson. Well, they're having fun now. And DeBessie tries to answer, and he misses the dunk. And now the layup the other way, twirling to the ground is Johnson, but Randy Casey very happy with his team's play now. Clapping his approval at 62-35. Robinette back the other way, scores at 62-37. Now they work it down low again. That shot is no good. Johnson follows, misses. Robinette the rebound for the Norse. Ryan Robinette goes inside and is fouled on his way in. 16:03 to play, and the Norse trail 62-37. 25-point lead for Milwaukee Tech. They got off to a slow start. The Norse were up by 12-6, but a 16-2 run turned that around in a hurry, and the Norse have just not been able to keep up with this very powerful Milwaukee Tech squad.
That's a good cable. You're right about cable.
3 ball on the way, no good for Robinette on the inbounds play. Fields rebounds and puts it home. Xavier Fields with the hoop, 62-39. His first basket of the game. 3 ball back the other way, it's no good. Offensive rebounds are just killing us right now. Stripped though by Robinette, nice job. Robinette to DeBessie, misses. Rebound on the floor to go out of bounds to the Norse. And Randy Casey wants a timeout. He's very happy with one of his boys. 15:32 to play. The North 62, or Milwaukee Tech 62. Northern Michigan Bay College 39. I was looking at my Northern Michigan Tech score. 64-61. NMU won that game. We'll take a 60-second break here. And now they switch it to a 30. 30-second break. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Premier Real Estate has been serving the community for over 26 years with 10 educated real estate agents, 2 are associate brokers, and there's 1 appraiser on staff. Premier Real Estate has been voted the best real estate office 4 years in a row. Call 786-5030 and make them your premier choice for buying or selling real estate. Premier Real Estate, located at 118 North 22nd Street in Escanaba, right across from the water tower. Call 786-5030. Premier Real Estate, proudly supporting Bay College athletics.
Jump ball, jump hoops, and jump shot, we cover it all. Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
No, but they did it.
Now the Bay College Norse find themselves in a big hole here with still 15 and a half minutes to play. down 62-39. Let's pause briefly for station identification. You're listening to Bay College Basketball.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
You're listening to Bay College Norse Basketball on Maverick 106.3 WGMB. Stevenson, Escanaba, Iron Mountain, Menominee. Proud to be your official home of Bay College Basketball.
62-39. The Bay College Norse trailing the Stormers from Milwaukee Tech. They are looking to go to 12-1 on the season. Keep their number 8 ranking at least. They won by 20 yesterday, or by 18 actually, over St. Clair County. Ryan Robinette for 3 out of the timeout. He has 9 and it's 62-42. 20-point lead here for Milwaukee Tech. Jump shot rattles home. That was Ozzie Johnson again. Robinette backs up at half court with the ball. Now he's going to go all the way to the can and dished it off. Nicely done to Alexander. They recover in time to get a foul.
You're on the side again. Straight up.
64-42. And the foul is on Martinez, his first. Alexander to the line, 1 for 1 in the game. He has 9 points for the Norse. Free throw on its way, and it's good. Nothing but net. He's on his way to a double-double. 64-43. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. Second free throw on its way, also good. 3 for 3 at the line for Chris. Stormers with the basketball now. Off to our right. Get it into Johnson on the baseline. He's no good on that shot. And Robinette comes up court after Wagner cleared that one. Robinette outside the arch with it now. Rob still with the ball. Has it tipped away, but it is saved by Fields near side. Xavier Fields with the ball. Looks. Double move, put it off the glass, wide left, no good. And they get it back up court. Attack the basket quick, but out of bounds it goes. So the Bay College ball with 14:26 to play, 64-44. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. Robinette right to left with the basketball across half court. To Wagner far side. Now it's Alexander on the post. Back out to Wagner. Back to Chris. Chris, nice bank shot attempt. No good. It was a good move. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Christian Alexander. 64-46. He has 13 points now. Free ball back the other way is short in the near corner by Webb. Norse are down 64-46. Robinette, left-hand dribble now is right. Across half court for the Norse. Tried to get it into Alexander and out of bounds it goes. (64-46). Milwaukee Tech with the lead and the ball. Melvin Lee the third. Pull-up jumper, yes. Robinette for the Norse. Dribbles from left to right. Across the court, that is. They get it to Alexander inside. Kick out to Bessie. Drive, shoots, no. He's fouled on the baseline. And Alexander picks it up and dunks it. Two-handed dunk after the whistle. 13:10 left to play. Chris DeBessie will go to the line here. 5 points in the game for him. Free throw on its way. It is good. 66-47. Krista Masuga is going to come back in, giving Christian Alexander a breather. So Alexander has 8 points in this half. 66-47 and good for Krista Bessie. 7 points for Chris. 66-48. Norse climbed to within 18 as Anthony Martinez gets it up court now, left side, Melvin Lee the third. Lee passed it back to Martinez. Martinez drives inside, the ball deflects, and it goes off Matt Wagner out of bounds. It'll stay with Milwaukee Tech. Webb will inbound the ball baseline right. Johnson goes up and slams it home, and a foul. Ozzie Johnson goes to the line. And he completes the three-point play. So he's had 9 for them in this half, and the Norse will call a timeout. 12:51 to go. 69-48. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. We're back in 60 seconds. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic Grill, because the selection on their menu is huge. Whether you're looking for a steak dinner, sandwich, or salad, Hudson's has it. They even have a cake menu. Don't forget about desserts and their fountain menu with old-fashioned shakes and malts. And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a
good food, great fun. At Hudson's Grill.
With up, with state bet.
Hi, just Ryan. Need to finance car to bank when and where it's convenient for you. We've got what you need, along with friendly person that you've come to expect. Company of today, State Bank.
Oh, yeah.
That and all the action. Bay College basketball is right here on Maverick 106.3.
69-48, Milwaukee Tech with the lead. Bay College trailing here on their home court. Hope you'll be with us next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, as the Norse will be in Minnesota to close out the pre-holiday portion of the schedule. We'll be back in it right after the new year here with another tournament. Sioux College from Canada will be over, so we'll go Givic. And that's next. That's on the 2nd and the 3rd, I think. Right after the new year, the Norse will inbound it. And we have a foul on Milwaukee Tech. 3 fouls now on Martinez.
Mel and Jay Webb talk to each other.
Norse inbound it. Khalid Fleming on the far baseline. Looks. Gets it in. Jumping up in the air. Robinette gets it as Webb was defending him closely back at the half-court line. Now Robinette drives, pulls away, hits it off the glass, no good. Masuga, the rebound, kicked it back out to Matt Wagner. Wagner to Robinette. Robinette fires up a 3. It's through. Robinette with the triple there. Norse get the rebound on the miss at this end. Kick out near side now Wagner. He'll launch a 3. It's off the rim, no. Alexander, the rebound, gets shoved in the back. Robinette's got 12 points. 8 of them in this half. Alexander's going to go to the line here. The Norse are down 69-51 with 12:15 to play. Ozzie Johnson, the foul, his second. Alexander, 3 for 3 at the line in the ball game. Fouled in the act of shooting there. With 12:15 to play in the game. Free throw, good for Alexander. 69-52, the Stormer lead is 17. They've led by as many as 24.
What do you mean?
Second one for Chris, also good. 69-53. Webb left side with the ball. Penetrates. Bank shot. No. Norse get the rebound. That was Robinette. Ryan Robinette with the ball across the half-court line. Over for Matt Wagner. Wagner back to Alexander. Spins in the lane. Puts it up. No. Johnson wanted a foul call. Didn't get it. Back the other way now. And the layup is good for Clanton. Delano Clanton, his first basket of the game. And it is 71-53 now. Robinette over to Masuga. Now Wagner. Now Alexander. Chris has it stripped, gets it back. Goes it back. 3 ball from the corner. Good! Matt Wagner. So Wagner gets the 3, his second one of the game. 3 ball back the other way is no good. Norse are down 71-56. They get it inside on the offensive rebound and score off the window. Johnson with his 11th point of this half. 73-56. Wagner again. Wagner, kick out. They get it set up now to Robinette. Cross court to Masuga. Now Alexander on the high post. Tried to bounce it. Nope, he's going to turn, spin, shoot, foul. 73-56. And that's 4 fouls on Yuri Swinford. Christian Alexander back to the line for the Norse.
Scoreboard says everything. Take the 2.
73-56, and now we're going to get a technical foul called on Randy Casey, the Milwaukee Tech coach. He was yelling out that, as you could hear, that it was 8 fouls to 2 in this half. And a technical foul has been called on the Stormer coach. And so it's going to be Matt Wagner going to the line for the 2 free throws. 73-56. And now the guys get in their huddles. Stormers in theirs. The Norse in theirs. Wagner at the line. He makes. Second one good. So Wagner cuts it to 73-58. And now Alexander will step to the line for the fouls. That was the original call. 73-58. The Norse within 15. And let's see if Chris can keep it up at the free throw line here. So far in the game, he's 5 for 5. Waiting for the free throws here as the officials will talk it over. And the Stormers will be subbing in as well. 10:43 to go, 73-58. Alexander got the first one. 73-59. They've cut a 24-point deficit down to 14 here. Still 10:43 to go. Alexander back to the line. 16, make it 17 points in the game. 2 free throws for Christian Alexander. That cuts it to 73-60. And the Stormers attack the basket quickly. And we get a foul on Ryan Robinette. 4 fouls on Rob now with 10:38 to go. And they're going to have to go to the bench and take Robinette out of there. DeBessie will come in for him. It's Robinette with 4 fouls now. They can't keep him in there with 10.5 to go, so they've had to go to the bench here. Stormers inbound, baseline right. Long triple from the top. That's off the rim, no good. Tipped up in the air. Offensive rebound. It's on the floor. And just a great athletic play there to keep that play alive for the Stormers. That's number 11, Ojibwe. Lee, bounce pass in. Turnaround blocked by Masuga. Out of bounds.
Why didn't he go after it?
5 seconds on the shot clock. 10:15 left. Norse are down 13.
Go trap it.
They inbound it, and they ran a nice out of bounds play. 75-60. Big 2 for Milwaukee Tech after the Norse had cut it to 13. Here's Alexander going to work inside. Stripped of the ball. He tried to pass it back, and an easy layup the other way. And so Milwaukee Tech goes back up by 17, just like that. And Johnson now needs a timeout. The Norse talk it over, 77-60. And we're back in 60 seconds. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Ashley Home Store is bringing your favorite styles home for the holidays and wishing you happy Holly savings. Hurry in and get up to 25% off. Forget the furniture styles you love with no interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Hurry in. These furniture deals are going on now for a limited time. Shop and save today, only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Online availability may vary. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Are you looking for a home or apartment to rent? Key Realty is now offering professional rental property management. Check out keyrealtyup.com to see what's available. Apply online, make maintenance requests, and pay your rent directly through our tenant portal. Again, that's keyrealtyup.com. Contact myself, Rick Curtis, at 280-6118, or stop in and see me at Key Realty, located next to the UPS store across from Graham's Pasties.
Key Realty, now offering rental property management.
We are the full court press of Bay College sports all season long. Maverick 106.3.
.9:48 to play here in the second half. Bay College 77-60 deficit here. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. And the Norse have the ball. Khalid Fleming ready to get the ball from the referee, and now Matt Wagner's got it. Wagner dribbles across the right side and now gets it to Alexander on the post. Khalid Fleming. Oh, he wanted to pass it to Alexander, and he shuffled his feet in so doing. So, that is a turnover. (77-60). Bay College down 17. Milwaukee Tech with the ball, trying to put this game away if they haven't already. This one is a turnover in the middle of the lane there as Alexander gets the ball. Matt Wagner dribbling and getting fouled. Lee tried to swipe it, and he gets his second foul. That's 9 on the team. Matt Wagner goes to the line. Wagner shooting a 1-and-1. He's got 8 points in the game. The pride of Marinette High School goes to the line here with 9:10 on the clock and a 17-point Milwaukee Tech lead. Free throw is good. Bay College ladies got a win earlier today, if you weren't with us. Second free throw is no good for Matt Wagner. They get the offensive rebound, kick it back out to him. 3 ball on the way, no good. And that was at least a good look, but Milwaukee Tech with the rebound, and they come back up court. Long shot, no good. Fleming got hammered. They didn't call the contact, and Briley gets underneath, missed the shot, and then on the loose ball situation, a foul against the Stormers. Ajaboya, his second foul, and the Norse will come and shoot free throws the other way. And he's not happy. One of his teammates, Ozzie Johnson, cooler head there, telling him to get away from the official here and go play some defense. Wagner to the line. And now a timeout called by Milwaukee Tech. This will be a 60. 77-61. The Stormers lead the Norse. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Oh, yeah, I talked to him.
It's time to get smarter about your finances and tax, not just for April 15th, but for your future. With tax advice based on unmatched knowledge, experience, and education, ask a CPA. At Randy believes CPA. He knows you work hard for your money. That's why he believes tax preparation should be affordable, professional, and confidential. Call Randy Believe CPA 217-1040 for your tax appointment.
From the hardwood to your radio, Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Well, Matt Wagner's going to go to the free throw line here. He is 3 out of 4 in the game, has 9 points altogether. Bay College trailing 77-61 here at the Bay College gym. Next week, we're in Minnesota, Saturday and Sunday. If you can't make the long journey out there with the teams, we hope you'll tune in to our broadcast from the land of 10,000 lakes. I wonder if anyone's ever counted them. They really do have 10,000. Well, it's Wagner now after the timeout by the Stormers. Free throw is off the rim, no good. Double bonus situation here, so he gets another. And it's good. 77-62, Milwaukee Tech with the lead in the ball. Pull-up jumper, Briley. Back rim, no. Rebound, back up, no. Foul on Masuga underneath. Masuga's trying to fill in for Alexander inside there.
Number 25, Tristan Masuga, his second, team 4.
And he gets his second foul. Ajaboya to the line to shoot 2. Luke Mattson will come back in for the Norse. Free throw is good.
Norse substitution. Number 15.
And Masuga will sit. 78-62, Milwaukee Tech with the lead. Second one is off the rim, no good. Norse clear the board. That's Xavier Fields doing that. He's got the ball left side. Passed it off now to Matt Wagner. Wagner tried to get it back to him, and Fields got tangled up there and couldn't get the ball. And the foul will be against the Norse. Oh, and now we've got pushing and shoving. Referee trying to get in the way of that one as there's Melvin Lee the third got into a shove there, so did Justin Briley. They're all pretty frustrated. The referees are going to talk now as the teams have been sent to their benches. 8:28 to go, 78-62. And we'll see what the refs decide to do now at the three refs are in a huddle here. Nick Nolte, Craig Carter, and Dale Hongisto.
Hey.
Christian Alexander back in, and there'll be no fouls called either way. It'll be Milwaukee Tech's ball with 8:28 to go. All right, that takes care of that, right? Justin Briley across the half-court line for Milwaukee Tech. Now Lee. Riley still with it. Goes cross court. Gets it back. Riley. They've gotten away with a walk there as they get it into the lane. A jump shot. No. Alexander the rebound. And a foul. So the Norse will have free throws here. Luke Matson will go to the line.
Might be 9.
78-62. Too bad we weren't being paid by the minute for this one. This has been a lengthy game. Matson rolls the free throw off the rim, no good. Would have cut it to 15. They had it down to 13 at one point after Milwaukee Tech had gone up by 24. Matson splits the pair. 78-63. Bay College down 15. Milwaukee Tech with the ball. Going left to right. Outside the arch there is Clanton. Got an inside and reverse layup underneath. No, it hit the wire, goes out of bounds. It'll be Bay College ball with 7:45 to go. Again, we have Christian Alexander and Ryan Robinette on the bench. Robinette on the bench because of 4 fouls. He's been on the bench since the 10-minute mark. Lead Fleming with the ball now for the Norse. Dished it over to Matt Wagner. Now to Alexander posting up. Alexander in the corner. 3-ball. Wagner short. Fast break the other way. Bounce pass. And layup is good for Melvin Lee III. That was great transition basketball by the Stormers. Miss at one end, and quick as you can say a sentence, they were back. Now Fleming, no-look pass behind DeBessie. DeBessie saved it. Got it over to Alexander. Now Fleming. Pull-up jumper, good. Wade Fleming. 80-65. And hitting the deck underneath. We get a foul this time on Wade Fleming. His second, and Matt Johnson now the one who's less than pleased with the call. Justin Briley will inbound baseline right. Ozzie Johnson, big second half for him. In the corner, Justin Briley lost it. Bessie playing some defense on him. And the ball rolled out of bounds into the Milwaukee Tech bench. 80-65 with 6:43 still to go. Wade Fleming, right to left across the big UP stain on the floor here. Very nicely done by the original artist. Put this floor together 3 years ago. Alexander way up high. Just did get it to Fleming. Fleming, pull-up jumper. Yes! Khalid Fleming. Got 6. They're back to within 13 again, 80-67. And blocked by Alexander. He stuffed that baby back the other way. And Fleming, no. Matson, yes! 80-69. 6 minutes to go. They're within 11. 3-ball on its way. Oh, that's a killer. A big triple. For Clanton. 83-69. Back the other way. That shot is no good for the Norse. And Lee across half court with it. No look pass on the post to Johnson. Ozzie Johnson backs his way in and throws it too high into the corner. Kickout pass goes out of bounds. Swinford will check back in. So will Martinez for Milwaukee Tech. Robinette is back in for the Norse. 5:20 to go. They got to get him back out there to see if they can cut a little further into this deficit. They're down 14. Rob right to left with a basketball. Robinette, far side of the court now to Fleming. Fleming to Fields on top. Gets it into Alexander. Back in the corner. 3 ball on the way. That's not good. Tipped up by Alexander. He's going to get called for a foul. As Robinette missed the 3 in the corner. And Alexander gets his 3rd with 5:02 to go, and we'll walk the other way and shoot some more free throws.
It is at 6.
Both teams are in the bonus. Clanton to the line. He just nailed that triple a moment ago for the Stormers. And he makes the free throw. Well, they cut it down to 11, but the Stormers have had the answer. Robinette with the ball now for the Norse, down 16 again.
He did push off.
Now driving inside, that one couldn't get a shot off, and now back the other way, a slam dunk for Clanton. 87-69, just like that. Alexander goes to work inside. He tries to dunk, misses, gets his own rebound, and gets fouled. 87-69. Swinford. Wow, he just couldn't stay on the court in this game. He's a heck of a ball player for them. But 2 points, and he fouls out with 4:33 to go. Alexander will go to the free throw line, but free throw, he still has 30 seconds to bring in a sub. Nazi Johnson, who has a big second half for them, 11 points. Checking in. Free throw for Alexander, no good. He had made 7 in a row, but he bricks that one. 87-69. Milwaukee Tech with a 7-0 run after the Norse had cut it to 11. But that only took a minute also for them to get 7 points just like that. 4:33 to go. They didn't make their sub, and so
It's not a fixable error.
the refs are talking it over now as Johnson
Fixable error.
When the guys don't rope, that guy comes in no matter what.
pleads for and now Nick Nolte comes over and explains to Matt Johnson. And we've seen a little of everything in this one.
You missed the first one.
87-69, 4:33 to go. Milwaukee Tech. And Matt Johnson's getting his money's worth with Nick Nolte as the discussion continues about the sub-in after the young man fouled out for Milwaukee Tech. Alexander missed the first free throw. He's got another. 4:33 to go.
One shot?
Yes. He rattles that one home. Alexander's had a big second half. They're down by 17, however. Martinez fakes the 3. Back near side for Clanton. 87-70. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. Lee goes inside, lost the handle on it, and we've got a foul on Xavier Fields. And that's 3 on him. And so more free throws. This time it'll be, let's 5 on him. I didn't have him for 5, but my book is unofficial.
Yes, 5.
So Xavier Fields will foul out, and Milwaukee Tech will get free throws here. Johnson's using all 30 of his seconds before he puts in a sub, too. And now Fields will check out.
Yeah, you're right. Keep moving. Get us someone.
20 seconds.
87-70. DeBessie's going to replace him.
Number 10, Chris Tedeschi. Get in there.
Stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll talk with Coach Matt Johnson and run down the stats for you. And then pack up the bags and head for Minnesota next Saturday and Sunday. We head into Christmas weekend. Free throw for Clanton is good. 88-70. Milwaukee Tech. Second one is good. So it's 89-70. Robinette with the ball. Across half court with the ball after they behind the back, between the legs actually dribble. He has 12 points in the game. Gets it to Fleming. Khalid drives inside and banks it in. Fleming with 8 points in the game. 89-72, under 4 minutes to go. Free ball, Martinez off the rim. No, and it hit the wire. And that will be Bay College possession. 89-72. Back home after the New Year, so hope to see everybody out here supporting the Norse once we turn the calendar to 2020. Robinette pulls up, shoots, off the rim, no. Alexander rebound. Bounced it back to Fleming. Now Wagner. Robinette tried to bounce it in. Looked like he lost the handle on it as he tried to get it into Alexander. Now they have numbers back the other way. Wagner, the only man back, and a layup is good for Clanton. He has 15 in the game, 91-72. Norse trail by 19. Pull-up jump shot, Fleming, back iron, no. The Norse made a run at him, got it to 11, but could not get it any closer, and now the foul will be on Khalid Fleming. That's 3 on him. Well into the bonus.
Number 10,
Melvin Lee III will go to the free throw line here. 11 points unofficially for him with 2:55 to go. First free throw on its way, and it's no good on the 1-and-1. DeBessie the rebound, and the Norse bring it up court. Right to left, Robinette. With the ball to Wagner, into Alexander. Alexander goes by his man and scores. And one. Christian Alexander will go to the line looking for the old-fashioned three-point play at 5 points in the first half. 15 in this half, 20 points altogether for Alexander. On the free throw, it is good, and boy, all of a sudden, Chris is a free throw machine. 9 for 10 at the line for the big guy from the UK, 21 points. Norse are down 91-75, 60-second timeout, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Since has we even have a and don't forget about the desserts and their fountain menu with old-fashioned shakes and malts. And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a full bar with a wine menu.
Hudson's the one for good food and great fun. Meet me at Hudson's Grill.
Ashley Home Stores, bringing your favorite styles home for the holidays and wishing you happy Holly savings. Hurry in and get up to 25% off, or get the Furniture Styles flat with no interest for
Everybody's up for them.
Shop and save today. Get America's number one furniture and mattress. Conditions apply. See store for details.
We're there for every up and itch all season long. Big basketball is on Maverick
2:43 to play. And the Norse are down 18. $91-75 is your score. Milwaukee Tech will have the ball out of this latest timeout. Northern Michigan had a big win today over Michigan Tech in men's basketball, 64-61. The women's game went to Tech, 68-28 over NMU. Green Bay Packers won 21-13 over Chicago. Detroit Lions lost to Tampa Bay, 38-17. We'll have free throws here for Milwaukee Tech. This will be Clanton, the double bonus, so he'll get 2. He is 4 for 6 from the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And this is a double bonus, 91-75, the Stormers with the lead. First free throw on its way, and it's good. 92-75. Milwaukee Tech got up by 24. The Norse cut it to 11, but it's back at 17 at the moment. 92-75. Free throw is no good. Alexander boxes out and gets the rebound. Marcus Harris in the game now for the Norse. They get it to Alexander on the post. He's had a big second half. Harris into the corner now. Back to Alexander. Goes underneath. May have shuffled his feet. He didn't call it. And a 3 for Wagner from the corner. And Wagner for his third triple of the game. 92-78. And the Norse will commit a foul on top here. Khalid Fleming gets his 4th. And it's double bonus again.
Number 10, Melvin Lee III.
Melvin Lee III goes to the line. 3 for 4 in the game for him from the stripe. And he has 11 points all told. Free throw on its way and good. 93-78. Norse are down 15 with 2:13 on the clock. DeBessie, Harris, Wagner, Alexander, and Fleming on the court for the Norse. Lee makes both free throws, 94-78. Fleming gets it into Alexander. Christian Alexander turns, shoots, no. Got his own rebound, back up, yes! Boy, has he had a game. 94-80. Alexander with 23. A double-double for him for sure. 94-80. Briley with the ball now for Milwaukee Tech with 1:40 to go. Kick out near side to Jason Webb, who had 24 in the first half. No points in this half. Tries to drive it inside. He gets fouled, and he's down in a heap.
Come on! Foul on 35.
Foul on Alexander will be his 4th. And he's Webb is in a little bit of pain there as he had he was dribbling in between the at the free throw line area and ended up being fouled by Alexander. And tweaked it a bit, but he's back on his feet and ready to shoot free throws. Again, 24 points in the first half for him. And none here in this half. He'll go to the line here. 94-80. Milwaukee Tech with the lead. 90 seconds to play in the game. Free throw up and good. Lots of free throws in this one for both teams. Second free throw, also good for Jason Webb. 26 points for him. Khalid Fleming over the half-court line. Stops, tried to get it into Alexander. They deny it, and back the other way. A slam dunk for Ozzie Johnson. Back the other way, DeBessie. He's fouled. That's their third dunk of the game. The Norse have one. DeBessie to the line to shoot two. Both teams in the double bonus at this point.
It's too late now, but why would you be?
98-80. Milwaukee Tech with the lead, and the free throw is good for Chris DeBessie.
Mike, you get your running shoes on here pretty quick.
Second free throw is good. 98-82. Norse are down 16 with a minute to go. They get it inside to Martinez, and he put it in on the baseline, but will be called for traveling. So the Norse, with a minute on the clock, down 16, have the ball. Marcus Harris gets it into Alexander. Alexander turns, shoots, and that one rolled off the rim. Would have been 25 for him. Down to 45 seconds, Milwaukee Tech leading 98-82. Now the kick-out pass, it ends up, it was a foul away from the ball. They didn't call it against the Norse.
That could be a charge.
It looked like anyway.
That could be a charge. He doesn't have
Cross-court
the ball
pass
down
now.
for it to be a charge.
Shot clock winding down. Triple from the corner, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds as Alexander hits the deck. And it'll be Milwaukee Tech 98, Bay College 82. Still one possession coming for the Norse.
Close it out of bounds. Carter went one way.
I thought for sure that Craig Carter, one of the referees, was going to end up on the wall, or a part of the wall on that play. Khalid Fleming with it. Left corner to Bessie. Into Alexander. Alexander has it stripped. And back the other way. They will dribble it out. They could have gone in for the 100th point, but Coach Casey, you could hear him yell no. He didn't want that. And this game is over. And Milwaukee Tech, the number 8 team in the country, survives here. 98-82 the final score. They win by 16. The Norse didn't roll over, though. They battled them. But it's a W for the guys from the Beer City. 98-82. Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse, will be here in just a moment. We'll get his thoughts on this one as the guys, they did not quit. They battled and battled the whole night. But just too much firepower for Milwaukee Tech. They had that big run late in the first half. 16-2 run after the Norse had gotten off to the decent start. Matt Johnson here. Matt, I'll turn your microphone up. So, you know what? You got off to the decent start you wanted. You had a 6-point lead. You're hanging, and they weren't shooting very well, but they went on a big run. I will say, though, your guys did not give up the whole day. Boy, they really battled.
It was, I'm definitely not disappointed in the effort. Our kids worked their tails off. That's a really, really good basketball team, and I thought for 30 out of the 40 minutes, we won the game. You know, they outscored us 19 points in the last 10 minutes of the first half. If we can weather that storm a little bit more, we're right there. I thought our guys did an awesome job competing in the second half. I thought we did some really good things early and some really good things in the second half. But they make you really, really uncomfortable. In that 10 minutes at the end of the first half, they just absolutely took it to us.
And one thing, though, I think Christian Alexander has proven he can play against the best. That second half, he did a nice job in there.
Yeah, we got him the ball. That's what we talked about at halftime. We need to get him touches and get him touches in a position that he can be effective, and we did. We got him good looks. He made things happen, both passing the ball and scoring the ball, and he dominated. It was not a whole lot of people have an answer for a kid that big and strong, and like you said, I thought he had a great second half.
Yep. They, as we look at the stats here, they got off 12 more shots than we did, right? And but you look at a lot of the stats as they're just being handed to you. The 24 turnovers I know is going to stand out to you, right? And they only had 12.
Yeah, 24 turnovers and 18 offensive rebounds. That gives them 42 extra possessions. And I don't think against a team this caliber that you can do that. They scored 31 points off of our turnovers. 31 points off of turnovers, and we lost by, 16, something like that, 15, 16. That's just that's too big of a hole to dig yourself into. And you can get away with it against some folks. You're not going to get away with it against a team this good.
All right, so we head to Minnesota now, playing a couple of very difficult teams again next weekend, right?
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier. I don't know that any of them are quite as at the level that Milwaukee is, but they're both pretty darn good, and one of them beat us already. So we've got to make sure that we have a good 4 days of practice this week before we play. And I know the way that our guys play. I have no doubt whatsoever that we'll respond and play well on Saturday. And I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to play against Rochester again. I know our guys are. So we'll get back to work on Tuesday morning, and we'll see what we can do this coming weekend.
All right, enjoy your Packer win.
I appreciate it, Jack. Have a great day.
Okay. Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse, that was a preemptive strike on my part, rather than letting him describe the Packers beating my Bears. But anyway, let's run down some statistics for you in this game. For Milwaukee Tech, they were led in scoring by Jason Webb Jr. with 26 points, 24 of those in the first half. Delano Clanton had 19 points. That was their two leading scorers. Melvin Lee, the third, had 13, and Ozzie Johnson, 15. That all came in the second half. So you get four guys in double figures, and they just do a lot of things well with the ball. Even when they weren't playing their best early in the game, they weren't shooting very well early in the game. That's how things went for them. Bay College, led by Christian Alexander. I had him for 25. They had him down for 23, actually. Matt Wagner with 13 points. How about Chris, though? Christian Alexander, 23 points, 17 rebounds in the game. And he also made 9 of 10 free throws. When's that ever happen? For Christian Alexander, 13 points for Matt Wagner, 12 for Ryan Robinette, 9 points for Chris DeBessie, and 8 for Clyde Fleming. 27 for 69 from the floor for the Norse, 35 for 81 for Milwaukee Tech. They were 19 for 26 at the line, 9 for 29 from downtown. The Norse 21 for 27. Nice job at the free throw line, 7 for 27 from downtown. Rebounds in the game, he mentioned Coach did the offensive rebounds, and yes, they really did pound the offensive boards, 18 of them. They had 43 total rebounds. The Norse actually had 53 rebounds, out-rebounded Milwaukee Tech 53 to 43. Turnovers, 24 of them for the Norse, just 12 for Milwaukee Tech. So that'll pretty much wrap it up from here at the Bay College gym. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and for all the people who worked this weekend here at the gym. We had 8 basketball games in 2 days, and we'll do it again right after New Year's with another tournament. But we'll get to go to someone else's now, and then we'll do that next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday. We'll talk to you from Minnesota. Until then, Jack Hall for my engineer Macy back at the station. All of you for tuning in. And all the Norse fans, we'll talk to you next Saturday. Our final score for the final time. In the ladies' game, it was the Bay College women getting the victory 82 to 65. And here in the men's game, Milwaukee Tech heads back with a 12-1 record, beating the Norse 98-82. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Bay College Basketball on Maverick 106. Follow the Norse all season long, brought to you by
Ashley Home Store, Key Realty, Papa Murphy's Pizza, the Upper Peninsula State.